ever met. Have you found her? Is she safe? Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out. Let's do business.
I'll keep that just in case I need it.
That's more. Thank you for your business. Good day.
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke. You too.
How are you today?
Drenched in rain. That's how I'm in today. It's so boring outside.
Greetings, Argonian. Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Weatherly is ours. Are you ready to take us there now? Right. We're off.
Well, the brothers did not come out. But he moved too fast for ya.
Greetings.
One of the brothers is following me. The other brother must be too drunk.
Any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Absolutely.
Good day.
Good day.
Make sure he's following me. It did stop. Oh, here comes the other brother. Okay, cool. Come on, boys. Oh, yeah, it's raining again. Well, it's still raining. look at that. Why walk when you can run? Has always been your motto. has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. You are an apprentice of athletics. Your rate of fatigue regeneration when running is increased by 25%. Whew. That's awesome. Now, when you do that quest to rescue the shopkeeper's daughter, there is a possibility that she could die. So make sure you be careful. Like she could die at the hands of those people who live in that village. So yeah, I gotta be careful there.
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time. Please, visit us again soon. At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Yeah, as time passes, they start to fix the place up, and they fix up the garden and the inside of the house and stuff like that. And also, there's a second quest to the brothers. Apparently, their father, in his youth, what isn't exactly what you would call a law-abiding citizen. He worked for let's say, a sketchy organization for a while. Or so the person claims. And apparently, well, I guess their father grew conscience and decided it was like, wait a second, what am I doing? He stole something that the last thing he stole for that shady organization happened to be very valuable to the Count in Corporal. And apparently he took that valuable item and hid it and apparently he took that valuable item and instead of giving it to his employees, he hid it away and he basically took it for himself and ran. And hid it away. So that's basically it. And the boss of this sketchy organization eventually approaches you and asks you to find this particular item. It doesn't tell you the whole truth either. It kind of molds around it, I guess. He tells you only half of the story. You eventually figure out that the particular item in question was actually hidden there at Weatherland, Weatherland, and apparently the ogres, when they attacked the place, they took it to their den, and you get to go to the den and you get the item in question. And you have two options. You can either bring it to the sketchy person or give it back to the count. I personally rather give it back to the count. Well, I didn't mean to say particularly. I meant personally. Me personally, I prefer to give the item back to the count because it doesn't actually belong to that sketchy person. It belongs to the count. And that's most likely why their father ran away with it. It's because he knew it belonged to the count, and if the count found out that that special family heirloom was stolen, I believe that their father probably had every intention of giving the family heirloom back to the count at a later date. He just wanted to wait for a little while for that sketchy person to forget about him. Or something like that. Or at least, that's the impression I got. Is that he had every intention of returning the Count's family heirloom, but he just never got a chance to. Man, you guys are poor shots. But that's the thing with the fire and the fire spell. It doesn't like home in. It just takes the straightest line possible. I've already gone down this route once before, so it should be a straight shot. Just like the artists of the main guild, the fighters guild actually has a hall in every town. Actually, it does. It really does. It's just that the only places you get actual quests from is here, Coral, this place, and then down here in Andrew. Well, pretty much almost every city except for Kadesh. I mean, there was a hall there for the Fighters Guild, but it's not there anymore. Yeah. The funky music is playing because I got wolves on my tail, literally. It's kind of hard to hear it because the rain. Yeah, the rain. The rainstorm that's going on. It's really loud. It's drowning out the music. Oh, it looks like those goblins have respawned. Even though I'm pretty certain that Martin now killed them.
Look out!
Alright. We're here. I'm gonna put you underneath this roof so that way you don't get rained on. It seems to be after 9 o'clock already. Jeez. At least in real time. Time flies when you're having fun.
What? What is it, brother? They send you to find me? I'm Maglia. What do you want? Have you heard about Kvatch? They say that Deidre came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Well, not the whole city. Well, they burned the city, but it didn't burn to the ground.
Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus' journal. That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about. Whatever.
Is there something in there that frightens you? Way over there. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let's go to this cave and... Hello to you too. Let's go to this cave and see what all the fuss is about. Because obviously there's something in this cave that he's afraid of. What a pussy. I know that his reason was that he has a family to take care of and all that stuff, but it's still pussy. What's so bad that's in this cave that scares him so badly that he won't do the job? Guess we'll find out. Skeleton? And a zombie. Well, usually if there's creatures of undead, there's usually necromancers. They say usually. It's not always the case. But somebody or something had to bring the creatures to life. They can't come to life on their own. Or I guess come back to life. You guys know what I mean. Jeez. Your skeletons can be so ruthless. Kept banging me around like that. Oh, it looks like I went on the right path. Yeah, the pathway led me into a circle. Whoa! A rock slide! Oh. Okay, never mind. That's dead end. I have to go down there. far, it's just been the undead and rats. Who hit me? What hit me? Oh, it was a mud crab. That mud crab hit me so hard that I staggered. This must be what I'm looking for. Another mud crab. That one surprised me. I didn't even see it. How deep in the water was it? The water didn't seem that deep. And I don't know why he was terrified of this place. It was just undead rats and mud crabs.